since Disney and the media keeps milking Star Wars for whatever they can lately, we're gonna laugh at it. Oh, you have got to be Don't interrupt me with my intro card when I'm in the middle of saying, are you kidding? Are you out of your minds? This isn't even that far from the truth. This isn't that far from what they've released in the novelization of Rise of Skywalker. Hello, everyone. I am Becca Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy. This one, shout out to Geeky Candy for finding this one. I saw this in my feed, I think today or last night. Ray, your crush, her dad, Palpy, her grandpa, Palpy again, her grandma, Palpy again, her brother. Well, you got the gist of it, and you're sad because is this? Here's where I start stuttering. Does this mean that she's her own? Is she actually a clone or so? I didn't read this one. So she's her own grandpa or something, I guess, is what we're going with. Is that her father was also a Palpatine clone now? Palpatine was a clone. Her father was a Palpatine clone. Which one was the original? Here's where they stop caring and stop trying to make sense. And I stop caring and stop trying to make sense of it all. And I just start laughing at the ridiculousness of it, because that's all you could really do at this point. You can't make this crap up. And when they just drag it out for the member berries. That's all they're doing, is just saying, hey, remember Chewbacca? Remember Palpatine? Yeah, I do. Oh, it gets worse. There's more to this. We've got all of these little articles coming up today. And I didn't size this right. From Forbes, first off, no, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker novel didn't kill you in kind of romance. Yeah, it kind of did, actually. It kind of did kill her romance, because it said it was platonic, and I've already done a video on that. And I've done a video on how Palpatine was a clone, not how Palpatine cloned himself, and then Rey's father was a daughter, or Rey's father was a clone of Palpatine. This is where it just gets so frustrating and I start stumbling all over myself. It's better than drooling on yourself, I suppose. So this article from Forbes, they're like, I swore I wasn't going to keep doing this, but here we go again. The novelization of Rise of Skywalker is a gift that keeps on giving, with added explanations and context for the movie. Yeah, context for the movie that so far seemed to just be making an already controversial film worse. Oh, it's making it worse. I'm sorry. I thought you liked it. Or this is the one that didn't. Because some of these people, you can never tell which shill site, in my opinion, is going to like something or not. I know some of these people didn't like it. I thought this one did. I thought it was Scott Mendelson who didn't like it over on Forbes. But hey, the biggest reveal in the novel so far is the fact that the Palpatine we see in the movie is a half-failed clone, rather than the Emperor's original body brought back to life. Some thought this was obvious. Others thought this raises a lot more questions than it answers. Like how Rey was no longer technically the grandchild of the clone thing in front of her. Also, shouldn't he have infinite backup copies? So what did killing that one do? And why did they make Snoke? What was he a clone of? Who knows? They were just growing Snokes in jars too. But that's not what the focus has been the last few days, rather. As we skip ahead to the end of the book, a few viral tweets are making the rounds that say that the kiss between Rey and Kylo is one of gratitude. Yeah, many fans, including self-possessed Reylos, are up in arms. See, why do the Reylos get to be called fans and then we get to be called toxic? Why is it that when they give, these threats and everything to JJ himself over killing off Ben in a movie, a fake character in a fake movie, but we're the ones who get called toxic? That's another rant that I've already done 1,000 times over. So people are just completely losing their minds. That's not even the worst of this. No, we got more. Everything that Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker adds to the movie. So some people are really, really loving this. Some people are saying, oh, no. It makes it better. It really does. It makes it so much better. No, it doesn't. It reveals the identity of Rey's father. Well, we already talked about that one in the first thing where, yes, her father is also a clone. So how could she be the granddaughter? Wouldn't she just be the daughter of the... They don't understand lineage. They don't understand. Then there's this one. Another one just calling us all a bunch of toxic. I think this is a churchy site. Will Star Wars drive its fans to a galaxy far, far away? Fandom may have reached his peak. I think it's driving fans away, to be perfectly honest. I think it's really, really driving fans away. Because when you scroll through this one, I don't want to even read it. Because they start going in with the create toxicity and divisiveness. It's not the fans that are doing it. It's the creators of the properties. The creators of the properties are changing so much in these movies to what? Keep these old, stale, outdated franchises up to date. And maybe they should cater to the newer, younger generation of people with new properties instead of trying to squeeze every last dollar out of us older fans, at the same time insulting us and telling us that our money is not wanted, and allowing these huge feuds to go on between old fans versus new fans, because that doesn't help anybody. That doesn't help any of these properties. I just want to laugh at the ridiculousness of what Star Wars has become and celebrate the only thing that really, really matters at this point. That's the little baby Yoda. That's the little baby. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look how cute he is. Look how cute he is. The baby Yoda is the only good thing about the new Star Wars.
Do the magic hand thing. Come on, baby. Do the magic hand thing. I'm out of ideas.
I know it. You know it. And I can't deal with these article after article where they just keep calling us out for this stuff. Like, okay, it's a movie. We got it. We're disappointed. We've been complaining about the last one for the last couple of years. Now you guys finally know what we were talking about. But at the same time, we've also spent a lot more years invested in this. We've spent a lot more of our lives, a lot more money. Since before, a lot of the people who are just upset that Rey and Kylo's kiss was platonic, we've been spending money on that longer than those people have been alive. And the fact that these studios still want to come in and split us and separate us and divide us and bring us back in for what? Member berries.
Remember Chewbacca again? Oh, I love to remember Chewbacca.
That's all they are. So sorry, just a quick little rant, and I had to laugh. I really, really just had to laugh at this because this sums it up perfectly. They didn't think, they didn't plan, and in my opinion, they dropped the ball on this one. They had the story sort of laid out, and if you go back and look at all of the information that we were gathering between myself and pretty much everybody in the Fandom Menace on YouTube here, we've been piecing together that, yeah, they had a story. George Lucas and JJ had a story that was going to possibly bring in Matt Smith from Doctor Who. Oh, Doctor Who's another one. Don't get me started on Doctor Who. They completely broke that also. So they were going to bring Matt Smith in from Doctor Who to tie him into the Clone Wars. That's why we had the Sith Dagger, the Wayfinder, whatever they want to call it. They changed all that because they thought it wouldn't appeal to the general audiences who don't know the Clone Wars, don't know any of that stuff. And they changed it last minute. And I think that the novelization was written with an earlier draft of the script, that all of our leaks and rumors were true, that everything that they were saying, that they were pretty much filming and editing and doing reshoots right up to the wire, up until the film was released. I was hearing rumors, and go back, watch my stuff, that they were doing the wrap party the night that the movie premiered. The wrap party was the same night as the premiere. No, you wrap the thing, and then you go on your merry way, you do some press, and then you come back for the premiere. You don't have them the same night. But no, they were completely refilming, reshooting, and that's why nothing makes sense. That's why the whole, oh, Palpatine's a clone. But her father was also a clone. And she's a clone too. She's just a female clone of Palpatine that had a weird genetic mutation and made her a chick probably. That'll be the next incarnation. So we're seeing all these early plot points sprinkled into the novelization, and that's probably why it took so long for the novel to come out. Probably they had a version of it. And thank you so much for subscribing. If you guys do like the content, like, subscribe, share. Every sub gets a jiggle, apparently. That's why we're seeing all these different drafts. That's why the novelization came out so much later. Usually these novelizations come out either right before or right in conjunction with. So you can buy it for a present for the holidays. This came out a week before Christmas. You could buy that novelization for your friends and say, hey, read the book now. You saw the movie. You can see what else they might have left out. Because that's what happens. They will write the books around the same time they're doing the movies. And the fact that this is coming out now at C2E2 in Chicago, the early drafts of it, means that they probably spent the last month and a half writing this book, or 2 months writing this book, just to now fix and get as much information as accurate to the movie as they could. But we're still seeing the little things from earlier drafts. That's just my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.